George against Barnes. McGee with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Williams a screen on Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. It's never going to happen.
Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Now here's Whiteside. He's guarded by Williams. And now the Pelicans on the break. George has got the ball. The open look here for Sexton. It's good from long range.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up. And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Nobody near Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. LA's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes kicks to Murray. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Bogdanovich against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sexton deciding where to go with it. That's tipped.
The concentration from Barnes on defense. He knows exactly when to attack the shot.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now here's Davis. After the miss from JaVale McGee.
Yeah, Davis is big, he can move. Drives in hard and blows a hole in the defense all the way to the rim.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of the handful of guys who can rack up a triple double using rejections as one of the stats. He makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Whiteside. Joe Ingles comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Bogdanovich. Rose passes to Şengün. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself. And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Frank Vogel. And Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistent. 2 minutes remaining. And they recover it. Rose kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And George, here we go. They grab their own miss. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Murray finds Pirtle. Outside, Davis. Pass to Pirtle. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's George. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And Los Angeles with some changes. Johnson comes in for Davis. And Curry subbed in for Jamal Murray. Thomas checked in for the Pelicans. Outside, George. And it's George again missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Ingles dishes to Curry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Rose surveying the D. Curry against Thomas. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for New Orleans. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry passes to Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 3. Rose kicks to Thomas. And again, no good by New Orleans. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Ingles passes to Pirtle. Tries again. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Your Laker girl.
And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose. Now this.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there.
And Rose, great, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and, you know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Williams is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Sexton. And it's Rose, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Curry dishes to Davis. Barnes against Sexton. Fades and shoots. Pelicans with the rebound. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
And Davis puts it in.
It's a good heads-up play from Seth. He scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
Pelicans trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
The Pelicans call timeout. And your Laker girl.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Whiteside's checked in for Johnson. Bogdanovich comes in for Harrison Barnes. Fournier's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Murray's subbed in for Seth Curry. New Orleans also making some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Korkmaz. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Rose. McGee sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is the chippy right there.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you talked to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
He throw good, Murray. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases Five-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Williams a screen on Murray. Back to Williams. New Orleans moving it around. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Murray finds Davis. Over Williams. Outside Fournier. Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 14.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. BA, thank you. And the Pelicans making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Whiteside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that meant the Whiteside really coming into play. I mean, that's a good look for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Fournier against Sexton. There's Williams with the three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray gives to Fournier. The offensive rebound. Whiteside down low. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so George will bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 9 points. Took the opportunity when he saw it. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And your Laker girl.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Davis. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Murray. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
And there's the try. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And Chris with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game in Michigan. Not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectations, saying, hey, it doesn't matter, what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, it's just so awesome that, we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento. You need a few keys to do it. You need a great player. You need great passers. You need unselfish guys. You need a family atmosphere.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Gordon, the pass to Joseph. Johnson outside. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 7. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Şengün. And Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Poeltl on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers lead by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back.
Ernie, it is not looking good for those bottom teams, fellas.
Not.
And looking now at that first half's action, thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
They've got Harrison Barnes. Jamal Murray is out there with Bogdanovich. And there's Davis, and it's Whiteside in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pelicans trail by 9. To the middle, here's McGee. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Lakers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Murray for 3. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Lakers ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And the pass to Whiteside. Bogdanovich against Sexton. Here's Whiteside. Blocked again.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Back to George. Inside. A rebound by the Lakers. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find always a surefire way to get back in the game. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's Sexton. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 4 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fellow was undaunted.
And your Laker girl.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Anthony Davis. Joe Ingles is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Bogdanovich. Derrick Rose is checked in for New Orleans. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Pelicans making a change. Korkmaz is checked in. Los Angeles leading by 16. And it's Murray penetrating. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Rose. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. It's Korkmaz in the corner. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
And Poeltl's sends it back. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in the league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
That's his second personal foul.
Pelicans trail by 18. Rose passes to Şengün. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside for George. Here's the three. Unable to get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Caldwell Pope feeling out of it. With the shot, and it's denied. Now here's Rose. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ross against Caldwell Pope. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ingles dishes to Pirtle. Outside for Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And the Lakers making a change here. Curry's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Thomas checked in for Korkmaz. Outside for Thomas. Pirtle with the steal. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Looking to get it going. The rebound by Johnson. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-3 run. Outside Curry. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the paint. And Pirtle sends it back. Blocks it again. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. They get it back. Ingles up and in on the way. Ingles has got his first points in this one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Curry. That one wide left. And it's Rose with the ball for the Pelicans. Pass to George. And Thomas has it in the corner. Again, Thomas missing.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Pirtle. To the inside. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, ending the third quarter on. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Pelican 5 right now. JaVale McGee is out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Sexton. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see the players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
McGee is screened. And the three off target. LA has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Sexton against Murray. Down low, here's McGee. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A seasoned shooter like Barnes is going to back down. He puts up the shot and draws the foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Whiteside's checked in for the Lakers. Joseph comes in for Jamal Murray.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better this team looks.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to McBride. Feeds to Doumbouya. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he pretty much block anything in his proximity.
Nailed from three-point land.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Sexton the pass to McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Barnes kicks to Joseph. Takes it inside. Here's Whiteside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Korkmaz. Goes back up. Bassey. Barnes grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Korkmaz passes to Bassey. Here's McBride. Connects from three-point range.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
The pass to Curry. The feed to Whiteside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Whiteside deserves a lot of credit for the career he's had. I mean, it didn't come easy. He had to earn his way up through the G League, playing overseas. He worked hard to become a solid NBA center.
You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
Thomas, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Joseph. D right on him. Just his first attempt. Johnson's shot is off. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Hassan Whiteside.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they get it back. Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Outside, George, and so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out a nice dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.